All right, we fade back in from black, and everybody's just starting to come to. The captain comes to. Well, actually, yeah.
I'm taking over as GM now. So, welcome to my game, bitches.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in mature content hours. I just wanted to let you know that.
Oh, thank goodness. All right, I want everybody to roll an assist die. I want to know who's going to wake up first.
Okay.
Sal. Ooh.
Is low high and high low?
Yeah,
Sal rolled a 2. Thonir rolled a 15. Oh, I was going high is high. Another 2.
Whoa. What are the odds of
from
that?
Captain Ma and Jirv. We were waiting on Jirv.
He hasn't woken yet.
That's how knocked out he is.
Yeah, we medical emergency. One to beam directly to sick bay. Right, little guy. Sumo.
Me?
His name is
Yeah,
Sumo.
yes, Nick, it's you.
Oh, what?
Roll an assist.
Roll an assist.
For anybody who's
One
not
task
watching,
or
I have
one
a Furby.
CD.
Just
assist.
An assist. And a 13. Okay, so we're gonna have Thonir wake up first. So the bridge is dark. The emergency lighting is flickering.
Oh.
The consoles they're also flickering, so the whole bridge is bathed in eerie light. You find yourself on the floor near where you were seated at the helm. So you get up, look around, and you see all of your crewmates unconscious on the floor. What do you do?
Is anyone up? Oh crap. Sure.
Next, Jirv starts to stir, and he is at the ops station. He's feeling his hands are numb from the electrical discharge, and he slowly gets up to his feet. And what do you do, Jirv?
What happened?
Commander. Captain.
It looks like Captain Ma and Chief Max are still out. So is Sal.
Reserved engineering.
Captain Ma rouses next. He was kind of thrown from his seat. So he's as he looks around.
Can I help him up?
You can help him up.
All right, I'm gonna help him up.
Oh, thank you, Commander. Status report. What happened?
No idea, sir. We just woke up before you did. It looks like we had an overload of the primary EPS conduits.
You think we
Engineering
get
is
some
not
fuse
responding,
breakers?
sir.
Say again, Commander.
Engineering is not responding.
Well, let's
All
get somebody
stations,
down there.
This
then.
is operations. Check in.
Communications across the ship are out. There is no way to reach other parts of the ship.
Are we drifting, Mike? Are the engines running? Or are we drifting?
We are adrift in the nebula. There are electrical discharges still going on outside. You can feel them rumbling against the ship. They're not hitting the ship, but the wake from their strikes is causing the ship to rock ever so slightly.
Oh,
Even
man.
with inertial dampers, they're not quite at 100%. You can feel the movement. So someone needs to go check on the con. And determine the status of thrusters and impulse engines.
With all due respect, Captain 204, Captain, I don't care.
I'm sorry, you were broken there.
Exactly.
Wait, what?
That was weird.
He's breaking up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, your audio was broken.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting. I guess should I report status of the engines?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm getting no response from status systems on the warp drive. I have no idea what's going on with them. Impulse power is offline. Thrust rate control is also offline. We're on backup RCS units.
Mike, what am
We're
I
able
getting?
to maneuver a little bit, but we're mostly dead in the water, sir.
Roger,
How do I do a whisper to Mike? Because I have a question for him.
I can't remember how to do it in the chat.
You're gonna select, I think, it's a /W, I think. Scroll up into the green area. It tells you whisper is /W name and then the message with spaces between the W, the name, and the message. Okay, so all right, so that is correct. The ship is adrift. There are no thrusters, no impulse engines. They seem to be firing at random intervals, but you have absolutely no control over what they're doing. If the ship wanders into a gravimetric eddy, or worse, another energy discharge hits the T'Pau, the ship may not survive. Tactical ops. Ops is going to check.
Well, hold on, Mike. I'm going to send you something.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to send it in TeamSpeak.
What? I'm getting some. So this is completely out of character in tech wise. I'm getting some crazy static noise stuff popping in.
From Charrick? Charrick, are you there?
I'm not sure, but it pops on and I hear. So I'm.
Oh, I think that's Rick's potato chips or whatever.
Oh, okay.
No more.
Okay.
We can hear them. We can hear them from the bridge.
And I'm in sickbay.
Okay.
Okay, back in character.
All right,
Right.
Mike, I sent it.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, just got an answer so I can report it.
Yeah. Well, so tactical wants to check the stat. It's going to check the status. Excuse me. Ops is going to check the status of life support. And life support it's discovered that life support and artificial gravity seems to have been affected by the energy discharge as well. There is a rolling failure throughout the ship. Deck 4 is reporting falling temperatures, while humidity and heat is increasing on Deck 23. Deck 36, the gravity keeps turning on and off at random intervals. Dozens of other similar situations are being reported all over the ship.
And we have no comms throughout the ship, right?
No comms.
Can we reach anyone through interface panel?
Only ship status is coming through, and even that is choppy at best. Medical.
I'm going to head over to the Jeffries tube on the bridge to see if I can open it, because we're going to need to get somebody to check around.
Wait.
Sure, we'll have you do that in momentarily. Let's check in with
Mario. I wasn't saying I was going to open. I was going to see if it does, just to check it.
Before you do that, we grab a tricorder.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
read
what I'm.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. Sorry.
All right. So Sal in sick bay, he comes to finally, and as he's getting a view of his surroundings, he's finding he's down on the floor as well. He's got a ringing in his ears. His hands are feeling kind of numb. A bit of a headache coming on, and everyone else around him. Luckily, there wasn't many people in sick bay at this time. At that particular moment, that may change. But right now, everyone that was in sick bay seems to be doing okay so far. He's gonna check status of the ship, and life support is concerning for him. But let's see. But so far, So I think he's in a better position to handle the life support issue. But of course, there's no way to communicate with the bridge.
Right.
Meanwhile, Max is still unconscious.
Of course he is.
Commander Thonir, let's get a scan there on Max. He seems to be the only one that's still out.
Yes, Captain. I pull out my tricorder.
But wait a minute, was Price on the bridge with us?
What?
Was Ensign Price on the bridge with us, or is he down in sickbay?
Presently, we don't... I mean, this is where we could bring him in, Mike.
I suppose, yes. There, Ensign Price is the...
Assistant surgeon.
Assistant, yeah, he was down in sick bay as well.
Okay. Just checking.
Okay, let's
all
see
right,
how much
so
this goes through. Nick, I'm going to send it through the stats through chat.
Okay.
All right,
Nope.
so you're going to scan Lieutenant Max. He's got severe burns all over his face and arms and hands. He's not waking up, no matter what you're trying to do to wake him up. So what are you going to do with him?
Airlock.
Oh,
No other way.
Commander, how about we get some of these able-bodied ensigns and get our man down to sick bay. Along the way, maybe do a little bit of recon if we can.
roger that, sir. Pick him up.
All right, so
I'll help you.
some of the ensigns, they're going to escort Max to sick bay. So while they carry him down, no communications, so there's no easy way to do this. You're going to have to carry the poor Denobulin down there. So that takes us to, let's see. So because the ship is roughly out of control, you need to find a way to regain control of the ship. So Commander Thonir, what you are going to have to do is go down to auxiliary control room and determine if you can regain the ship from there.
Captain? I'll be making my way down to the auxiliary control room. Derek, you make a stop in main engineering and see what's going on down there.
Meanwhile, let's see, Jirv is going to check on life, make his way towards to the medical bay, to one of where the life support controls are, with the hopes of getting the system operational. And Captain Ma, we need those shields, so you're going to take that upon yourself. You need to save your crew.
Okay, so we lost somebody.
Oh,
All right, so just ignore what I said about going danger.
Is that a hypo spray? What the hell was that?
Yeah, that was me hopping back in.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm sending. I'm sending Fark to medical for life support.
Yeah, to assist to get life support and gravity stabilized.
All right.
Thonir is going to the auxiliary control
Okay.
to try to regain control of the ship.
Track in there. Okay. And I've got to work on shields.
And you're going to work on shields.
All right.
Sal is also down in in medical. So he's already in a good position to take care of the life support and gravity issues. So we're going to have him go first.
Okay.
Oh, can we do a little narrative?
Sure.
Okay. Commander Thonir, thank you, sir. Go ahead and take care of that. Fark, why don't you go down to medical bay with them? Again, do some recon on your way there, and let's get life support stabilized, and then I'll dust off the old fingertips and see if I can't get our shields up and running.
Yes, Captain.
Hyped as me.
Let's do it.
There's a little bit of smoke in this Jeffries tube. And the discharges are making my antennae itch.
When did we do a scan to see if we could open those?
It's assumed.
It's assumed.
Okay.
It's assumed.
I said it earlier in the X. Oh.
Sorry.
Your scan went
Vacuum sucks everybody off the bridge. No.
Game over. Thanks for playing.
Game over, man. Game over.
It was just a dream. No.
Why don't you put the Nobulin in charge?
Yeah, if we can't get through the Jeffries tube, this out of character. If we can't get you through the Jeffries tube, this mission's gonna end pretty quick.
Well, I don't know. We gotta think now. We gotta be Starfleet's best.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you,
so
Yeah. Yeah. I had just. Yeah. Wow. Anyways. So there was nothing wrong with the Jeffries tube. It is secure. You're able to open it up and not be sucked out into the vacuum of space.
Yay!
So you start crawling your way through it with the hopes of eventually reaching sickbay and auxiliary control. Correct? All right.
Yeah.
So, all right. Excellent. Meanwhile, down in medical, we find Sal, and he's going to approach the life support system and try to get that operational.
okay.
So we're going to start with have you diagnose and stabilize the artificial gravity. Basically, this is the point where we are going to use our first assistant.
Okay.
So who is the other doctor on duty?
That is
Norman Price. That's with me.
Okay. So Price and Sal are going to handle these tasks. Essentially, we need someone to diagnose. So that's going to be Sal to run the diagnostic. And we're starting with the artificial gravity. And this is going to be a difficulty 2 task. So, and then Price is going to assist.
So just like
I need Price's stats.
Okay, hold on.
I think he didn't you send them to us in?
I sent him in Facebook.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
If you can't pull that up, I'm trying to actually upload the document now.
I got it.
Awesome.
Okay. Sweet.
So just waking up in med bay, looking around, making sure everyone else is all right. So far, everyone seems to be doing pretty good, probably better than I was. Getting that pretty hefty shock from that console, assuming everyone
Hear a
else did as
faint alert
well.
klaxon.
Yeah, definitely in the background, hearing that going off. Ensign Norman, how are you?
Um,
Come again?
right. Do you have anything? Do you have any?
Yeah, you're.
I think he's asking for drugs.
Are you hurt, Doctor?
I'm doing okay for now. Bit of a headache with that overload that just went through me, but I'm still able to do my job. Let's take a look at this life support again. I saw it was going haywire earlier, and we better make sure that the gravity, first and foremost, is functioning throughout the ship. Do you have any communications? Can you see if you can patch yourself through the bridge?
Communications are still offline.
Oh, well, no doubt they'll be down here with either injured or people to help us with this life support issue. Commander Armored, would you mind assisting me on this console?
All right. So for this task, it is a reason plus engineering. You are not super familiar with these systems, but let's see. And you roll.
Mine is an 11.
Mine's a 10.
You rolled a task.
Oh no,
Two
that's
die?
I didn't roll anything. That's
No,
my
reason plus engineering.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
reason plus engineering for me is an 11.
Okay. And Sal needed what? 12?
10.
10. Okay. 10 and 11. All right. So go ahead and roll Sal 2.
Okay.
Okay, that's one success. And Norman Price?
And this is task.
Just an assist. And a 12. That's
I needed an 11.
That's a failure. All right.
Sorry, Doctor.
Let us see how
Did
am
your
I.
best.
So 2 failures and 1 success. I am going to lean more towards the success, I think. There is nothing physically wrong with the artificial gravity system. However, the system registers power spikes and brownouts, causing the system to fluctuate wildly from one area of the ship to another. Your attempt to stabilize the artificial gravity system was successful. However, you did it a little too fast, and as a result, some minor injuries have been reported.
How?
Way to go.
So
No communications.
as essentially what has happened is you turned on the artificial gravity. You didn't ease it on. You just flipped the switch.
Too fast.
And people that were like in midair all of a sudden fell. Some of them got hurt in the process. So they're going to be probably coming up to sickbay soon. So you're going to have to get ready to take care of your crew when they come in. So in the meantime, you're going to have to prepare your sickbay.
Whoopsie.
The next task is to stabilize life support. This is also going to be this is going to be an extended task to repair the life support system, and Price is the only one that's going to be able to assist on this. Again, you guys are isolated from one another, so this is going to have a difficulty of 3, a work track of 7, and a magnitude of 3. If I understand this correctly, and Jim, please correct me if I'm wrong. The work track is how many successes we have to get. No.
Difficulty is how many successes you need to get. Work track is the number of challenge dice points, essentially hit points, that need to be exhausted before you get a breakthrough. The magnitude is the number of breakthroughs needed. So think of it like an attack. So
Which we also have not done.
no, we've done that. We've done combat.
Once, like months ago.
Okay, we still done it.
I don't remember
But
it.
the general concept, it's a lot easier to explain as an attack. That's why I'm saying it that way. So to do damage to somebody, you have to attack them. An attack is a task. So the same thing with an extended task is the overall challenge that you are completing is something you have to attack, and you have to attack at a new time each time to do damage on it. The work counter is like its HP.
It was like when we were in the tube in the space station.
Yes.
And we had to keep doing the stuff
when somebody
to get...
decided to launch a solar flare at you.
Yes. Who did that?
Okay.
Some fiend.
And you said, what was the magnitude?
Difficulty of 3, work track of 7, magnitude of 3.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's exactly what I was wanting then, but I think we'll go for it.
Okay.
So we get a breakthrough every time we get 5 deals. Every time we get 5 hit points against it. So it won't necessarily. 5 gives us a breakthrough. Exhausting the work track, so 7 or more gets us a breakthrough. But yeah, and an initial task, because you have the difficulty 3, means we have to get past the difficulty 3 task each time.
Oh.
So do you want to maybe knock that down 1?
Yeah,
to make it a little more attainable.
I'm going to knock it down 1.
Okay.
I was also hoping we had a little bit more momentum, but there were some bad rolls at the beginning. I was not expecting that. So difficulty of 2, work track of 7. We need to get a total of 7 and a magnitude of 3. So a magnitude of 3 every 3 points is
Work track.
What is magnitude again?
Magnitude is the number of breakthroughs. So that's the number of times we have completed. We've hit 5 or more, or 5 in one shot, or exhausted 7 hit points essentially.
Okay, I'm going to drop that down to 2, and I'm going to also reduce the work track. Now that I'm understanding it a little bit better.
Okay, so you're dropping the magnitude down to 2?
Yeah, also, yeah.
Okay. And then you're changing the work track? So when somebody gets a success, it's their attribute, or it's their discipline is +1 is the number of challenge dice they roll.
Oh.
Yeah, so yeah, it would depend on what their discipline is, but
I see. Okay, so that's why you were saying 5.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I think I get it. Bear with us, people. This is literally my first time ever doing this, and
You're doing
I
good.
thought,
This
I
is
thought
like
it was
a
a
math
good idea.
class.
I thought this was a good idea. Oh boy. All right.
What have we
You know what?
gotten ourselves into?
I'm gonna watch some porn while you figure it out.
All right. So let us go ahead and
what are you going to do with the other 5 minutes?
What have we gotten ourselves into?
all right. So we need what is your
Who's
mine-
rolling for life support? Because I thought I sent...
I think it's me, right? With
I thought I had
Norman.
sent Fark down for life support.
Well, he's on his way, right?
he's on his way. He's not there yet.
Okay.
And Sal happens to be in position.
Okay.
So Sal is going to try to resolve the life support issue.
Okay. And then you're allowing somebody else to assist, or...
Norman Price
Price.
is going
Norman
to
Price.
assist again. All right.
Okay.
So go ahead and do you,
So, yeah, do you want to use some momentum on this, Doc?
Do we
Yeah.
normally use the momentum after the roll, or?
No. We have to use. Well, so you can use it multiple ways. We can use it before to add an extra dice, so that'll give you 3 dice. Or we use it afterwards as you get it floating, like you use it after to get more information.
We'll use 1 momentum before, because it looks like this is going to be a doozy.
Okay, Mike, I'll go ahead and fix that.
Thank you.
All right, so now you're rolling task +1.
Okay.
And what are you trying to beat?
I'm not sure yet. That wasn't decided, right?
Okay.
That's the magnitude, right?
No, the basic task, the attribute and the skill, or in the discipline. So I'm thinking probably control because it's kind of under pressure and because it's life support. You could go engineering, science, or medical even.
For life support, I think medical would be acceptable.
Okay.
So that's going to be medical and
Control.
I think control. Let's go that way. So 16. Do you have any focuses that might help?
Let's see. Just I don't know. Not really with the technical aspect of it. First aid, surgery, field medic, internal medicine, xenobiology. So not really.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I mean,
Hold on.
xenobiology, but yeah, even that would be a big stretch.
Yeah, that'd be a
So okay,
stretch, certainly.
whenever you're ready to roll, then.
Let's go easy with that switch this time, Norman.
Okay, did you roll 3 or 2?
I think I did task +1.
Yep, you did.
Yeah, there's 3.
Oh my goodness, you cut it close, dude.
Ooh.
Those are 3 successes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So
And what am I rolling?
So you're rolling assist, Nick.
Even
That's
though
it?
Does Norman have anything that can help with this? other
Surgery, first aid, and
Yeah.
field medic.
No, I'm not seeing it.
No.
what
I'm also going to allow medicine and control.
Yeah, control plus medicine would be good.
So that's a 14.
nice.
All right.
So an assist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And that was a
Fucking
failure.
Christ.
Okay, that's all right. We've still got
Dr. Sal, you need to
Yes.
train me better, dude.
Back to the academy with you. Nah, you can stick around. I'm just messing around.
Okay, so we have 1 momentum floating.
So to stab Dr. Sal, what do I do?
You need a lot more training in Uchon.
I'd roll a 20.
That's a critical loss.
I was gonna say that's a failure. You'd cut yourself.
That's what I said. I'd roll
Okay.
a 20 and kill myself.
All right. So 3 successes. That gives us an extra momentum.
Jesus
correct?
Christ!
And then
Almost. Yeah, so we have a floating momentum. Okay.
Oh,
Nick.
there it is. I rolled an 11.
All right. So Sal, Rick, what do you want to do with that floating momentum?
3 successes and 1 failure.
Well, this is not the end of this task, right? There's more to it.
no, there's more.
Oh,
I will.
sorry.
Well, let's use it in any way we can to help get through this particular
Okay.
turn of events.
So yeah, we can keep it floating until he rolls his challenge dice.
Okay. So they did get through the first of 3, right? With 3 successes.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's difficulty 2. So we got through the entry task.
Okay.
So now what's the discipline? What was your discipline? Medicine? What was that number?
Mine's 5.
Okay, so add 1 more to that. So 6 challenge dice is what you're rolling to see how much damage we do to do this task. How much work we accomplish.
Okay. 6 challenge dice.
Booyakasha.
Okay, so that is a total of 6 points and an effect. Okay, so that is a breakthrough, right? So that means
Nice.
you're done with that task. Is that correct?
So done with the first.
Oh, the first part.
The first level. So
Okay.
it's now essentially a magnitude of 1.
All right. So basically, you run a diagnostic on the life support system. You find that there's nothing physically wrong with it. So again, it's power fluctuations rolling through the ship. In order to fix this, you need to restart the life support system. So you're going to, at this point,
Unplug it and plug it back in.
Pretty much.
Doctor,
Yeah. No.
turn it off and turn it back on. Do you think that'll work?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Okay. Out of character real quick. Momentum, what are we doing? We got a floating momentum.
Pull it.
Cool. It is pooled.
All right.
What are we
so
rolling for now, Mike?
It's going to be what you need to do now is restart the system, or turn off the system. It has to go off before it comes back on. So you're going to be trying to turn it off safely, and it's going to be I want to say I'm going to say control and engineering, but I'll also accept science and medicine.
All right. In that case, I'll do medicine again, and that's a 16.
Okay.
And once again, Norman Price is going to be assisting.
All right. So that's regular task.
Yes, unless you want to buy another die.
How many do I need? 3? Yeah, I'll buy one more.
Buy one?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is life support we're talking about this time. Okay, rolling it.
Oh, so you roll 3 on that one.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
But nice.
That's 4 successes, right?
Did we agree his focus played?
Oh, that's right. We did.
We need a focus to play for that to be. So go ahead and roll an assist.
Okay.
Right, and it's what it.
Okay, that's a failure. And then Nick, you roll an assist.
And it's
control
what
plus
control
medicine.
plus medicine, so that's a 14.
That's a success. All right, so we have a floating momentum.
Pull it.
Well, let's hold off on that.
All right.
You got to roll the challenge dice.
Yep. So
Right.
now again, you roll in 6 challenge dice.
All we did there was turn it off, right?
If this is successful, yes.
And how much does he need?
5.
I got 7.
Whoa, what? Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
That's another success.
Yep.
So
So we'll take that momentum.
You managed to turn off the life support system. Now you need to turn it back on.
Wait, let's think about this for a minute.
Doctor, I hope we can get this working again.
You and me both, but hey, no one's gonna complain if I can't. Right?
That's the truth.
Very true. Or at least not for very long. I mean, there's still air in the ship.
What race is Sal?
And
Dorian.
Dorian.
Oh God.
All right. So
Price just kind of looks at him like, "Oh my."
Oh my.
we're gonna do it one more time.
Hey.
Same thing.
Okay.
And this time you're gonna try to turn on the system.
And it's control plus medicine again.
Yeah, we'll allow that.
Right, and I'll get that extra die one more time.
Okay.
Pass +1. And that's good.
Yep.
That's
3 successes.
3 successes.
Sweet.
And the assist.
14.
Son of a
Failure.
There.
Okay, so we have one
Yep.
floater. One floater.
Pull it.
We still got to run the work check.
Okay. Oh, this is
So-
the...
Once again, that's 6 challenge die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Ka-ching. All right, we'll go ahead and pull the momentum.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's come up. It's
7.
7.
It's coming up. It's there.
Oh, it was 7 again. Okay, this time he had
Nice.
2 effects. I see. Okay. I saw the 7 and thought, wait, didn't we just roll that?
Yeah, I did too. I was like, where did it go?
Okay. So, right on. You manage to turn on life support, and fresh air starts coming through the vents, and the crew is not going to be freezing or boiling or anything like that. Suffocating, which is very important, at least for the time being. And just as you get the system online, Jirv kicks open a Jeffrey's tube hatch, and and he crawls out of it, and with him is a still unconscious Max.
Can I get some help over here, Doctor?
Oh, whoa. Let's tend to you right away. Norman, get everything we need. Run over to Commander Max and scan him with my medical tricorder.
I have
Just-
a triox compound here, Doctor.
Just at that moment, there's an explosion that was not from. It didn't come from outside of the ship. It came from inside the ship.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Jirv, I really need you to... Commander Max, I
know.
really need you to work up. I think I may have fucked up the life support.
Too much oxygen in the blend.
Heavens.
Jirv, did you replace his Folgers crystals with Maxwell House again?
Arc to bridge.
Comms are still out.
Crap. Okay, Jirv, while you're here, do you want to check the CR systems to see if you can determine what the cause of that racket was?
Oh, I'm your errand boy now, Doctor. Fine.
Well, you're not a doctor, so... Okay,
Blame it on TV.
continuing to check on
Remember, I'm a Tellarite.
Lieutenant Commander Max.
Okay, so
I don't even know from where in sickbay I would be able to check that.
well, you should be able to pull up using your ID code. You should be able to enter it into a console and pull up a quick status update of the ship.
It's the one by the door on the left.
There you
You're
go.
in another section, mister. All right, so would this be a roll?
No. You check the console and you determine that one of the phaser relays has exploded.
Whoa!
The phaser control room has taken some damage. You're reading that another phaser in that area is starting to overload. You cannot turn it off from here. Someone needs to go down there.
I need to get to the phaser.
So back through the Jeffrey's tube you go, sir.
Commander Jirv, do you need anyone to go with you?
Wish Anna Rose was here.
Well, I bet you do, but will you settle for Ensign Price?
where is Anna Rose right now? Did she help you carry Max down to engineering or down to
That
sick
was
bay?
said, no, because she wasn't on the bridge, right?
It wasn't discussed because that's Commander or that's
Well, okay, but
We
Captain
didn't say she wasn't.
Captain Maud
Yeah.
didn't send ensigns. We don't know who he sent. So we're going to say that Rose was with you. So she's going to be going with you over to phaser control now.
Lieutenant Rose with me.
All right, Mario, that's you, remember?
To the thruster control.
But you're one Lieutenant JG Anna Rose.
Yeah, so you're Rose, which is played by Mario right now, is going to be joining Jirv en route to phaser control.
En route.
Let's see, Rose.
But that's going to be a while. So, but for now,
Yeah, we're back in the Jeffries tube, Mario.
Yeah, it's going to take a while. Meanwhile, we're going to shift gears over, because this is all happening simultaneously. We're going to shift gears over to Thonir. Thonir has just reached the auxiliary control room, hoping to get the ship under control. Let's see. We're gonna say that one of the ensigns. We're gonna say, or one of the who
Hero?
did I say?
Mario made a science officer.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna have the science officer. I know I had said that I was going to.
Yeah, I'll take him.
You'll take him. All right, thank you.
Okay, cool.
All right, so you're gonna be joining Thonir in the auxiliary control room. Okay. You both have arrived, and
you catty Mother Hubbard.
Let me find that section. Okay, so this also doubles as kind of like the battle bridge, so it should look fairly familiar to you. You're going to quickly approach the con, and you're going to run a diagnostic. So what I need you to do, Mario, is run a task, and what is the character's name? Kiro.
Oh, Kiro.
Kiro Rainier is going to assist. So this is a regular task. Do you have anything that can help?
This task, what am I attempting to do by getting to the con?
This is going to be a difficulty 2 task. It's going to be con.
Am I attempting to see if the connection to the thruster control is online here from the battle bridge, as opposed to from?
You're going to run a diagnostic on the entire con system. That's whether that's the link from the bridge to here, as well as the link to the actual thrusters and impulse engines. You're going to be checking each of those systems in turn. But for right now, you're just going to run a diagnostic on the entire thing. And this is going to be a reason and engineering.
Okay. The reason and engineering is 8 plus 3, 11. So then I guess 11 is the one to beat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then it's a difficulty 2?
It is it a difficulty 2?
You have 3 momentum. You can also give me threat.
I'll use a momentum.
Okay. That gives you an extra die.
Okay, so task +1.
Yes, sir.
How many do I need to win?
You need 2.
You need 2. Mario's praying for those at home, wondering what's going on.
Okay, here we go.
Oy.
That looks like 2 failures and 1 success.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, what about your focuses?
My focuses?
Oh, wait, what's your engineering?
My engineering is 3, and my reason is 8.
Never mind. Okay, so I'm gonna roll an assist, reason plus engineering, and I'm gonna
my life events. I solved an engineering crisis,
which is nice. So you got that.
Get that going for me.
Good for you.
All right, so I'm gonna roll the assist. I've got to beat a 13, and a do.
And you do.
Nice.
So that is a success. The conduit connecting the con interface with the bridge is broken in at least 3 places. It'll take a few minutes to repair each one, but each one has to be repaired. And that leads us to our extended task.
Who just passed out?
Right? And is being dragged away.
The details
Somebody let
of
the
the
gimp out.
Stop.
Let's see. I'm looking. I know we had made changes to the extended task in the last one, and I'm looking for those settings.
I have field repairs as a focus.
Oh.
That'll be helpful.
This will probably be,
All right. So once again, difficulty 2, work track of 7, magnitude of 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So last one, your magnitude ended up being 3.
Oh, I thought I changed it down to 2.
You did, but you had 3 entries. You had a diagnose, turn on, turn off, turn on.
So magnitude has to be 3. Okay.
I mean, it doesn't have to be, but understand that if you're
Okay. I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
okay,
I'm learning as I go.
Gentlemen, you're turning me blue right now.
that,
So okay. So again, magnitude is going to be 3, difficulty of 2, and work track of 7.
okay.
For those of you on the radio, I'm an Endorian.
And for the first one, you're going to be repairing the first break in line in the control line, and we are going with engineering again and control.
Okay. That's 11 for me.
You're assisting, so
And I'm assisting.
So Thonir, what is your control and engineering?
CON is control, right? Oh no, sorry, control is 8, and engineering is 3. So same as the reason and
11. Okay.
11.
What's your alt and what's your delete?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
To mark this message
I
as
did math
urgent, press
wrong.
11. There
I have
is
it
no
12,
11.
Mike.
Oh, what was that?
Rooster teeth. That was red versus blue.
Okay.
I have a 12 to beat, so.
All right. You still have 2 momentum if you want to use that, but difficulty is 2.
So what do you want to do, Mario?
Okay. We figured out that there's 3 breaks in the data shunt between the battle bridge and main bridge, and those links have to be repaired. So stop at the nearest locker. Get some conduit contacts and replacement. A soldering tool. What?
Ready patch?
A ready patch. Yeah, got some a soldering tool. Some different supplies. And
Okay.
and make for the first break in the line. Do I know where the first break in the line is?
Yes, you know exactly where all 3 breaks are. So
Okay.
you just have to fix them.
All right. Let's go.
You said that you do have a focus for field repairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that takes that increases your critical success possibility to what? What is your?
And if that fails, grab a stapler.
What is your engineering again? That was a 3?
My engineering is 3.
Okay, so 1, 2, or 3 will be a critical success for you.
Cool.
So are you going to roll a regular task, or do you want to use momentum to add to get a third?
How many successes do I need?
You need 2. And I am assisting.
I've been doing really poorly in these last few rolls. What do you guys think? Do you think I should use the momentum?
Go either way.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm going to use a momentum. Because we got to get this ship up and running.
Yep.
All right, so it's a task +1.
Yep.
Love +1.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Holy
Wow.
moly.
Wow.
Okay,
That's-
okay. I not only repair this break in the line, but magically one of the other breaks starts working.
For those that are
Not
listening
yet.
on the
Not yet.
radio, he rolled a 6, a 3, and a 2.
Oh,
So
my
that's
God.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
5 successes. All right, and I'm
That
gonna
is
roll.
potentially 3 momentum.
Yes,
Oh.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll my assist, and I get it. So we now have 6 total successes.
Yes.
So four floaters.
Very cool. So now you're going to roll. It's 4 challenge die now.
So it's their
Okay.
discipline plus 1.
Okay,
Well-
so the discipline was engineering on this, so that would be a 3 plus
Uh-huh.
1.
So yeah, he's rolling 4 challenge dice,
Well,
and we have 4 floating momentum right now.
Wow.
You can use some of those momentum for extra challenge die.
No, we'll use them
No?
for extra challenge points.
Oh, challenge points. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm confuzzled.
Now you're rolling 4 CD.
And the purpose of that is?
This is to to progress through the work track.
Okay. 4 CD. Why? Why didn't I bring my duct tape?
Okay, so that's 3. Now, with the one event, it gives us the opportunity to use the momentum. We can use 2 momentum to give us 5 and make through to the breakthrough.
Okay, well, I've got 4 floating momentum. Show me the money.
Okay.
All right.
Take 2 and toss them in.
All right. So 2 will go into the pool. Whoops. That needs to be a 3.
Feels like my first year in Vegas and I was winning at poker.
Okay, Mike. So that's where we're at. We've made it through we made 5 on that first.
Now remember,
breakthrough.
kids, don't gamble. It's bad for you.
Okay, so that means we progress to the next.
Made 5, and I made Sissy.
Okay, so the connection that you just fixed is now working. However, you still have 2 more breaks that you have to repair. But
Well,
Up
the
to the-
detail, though.
up to this point, you have communication going back to the auxiliary control console. So you are good to go, but now it's time to progress. So you head over to the next break and get to work. So again, it's going to be the same. It's going to be control and engineering.
Sure. Control and engineering is 8 and 3. It's 11.
Yep.
So do you want to use another momentum?
Do I still have the floating momentum? Yeah, we do.
They've been deposited.
Okay, I'm going to use 1 momentum, and I'm going to do the task plus 1.
Okay.
Do it again.
Ooh.
Clap!
Hold on.
Well,
hold on,
you
hold
gotta-
on, hold on. Hold on. I need to check his stuff. Acceptable risk, daring, attempt to test.
A natural
No,
20.
Follow my lead once per scene. Technical advice. Shit. Nope. Got nothing.
Dang.
I was hoping you'd have a talent that might be able to negate that 20.
Well, field
Oh.
repairs.
Well, that
No,
only
That's
increased
a focus,
the
not a
critical.
talent.
Oh, a talent.
Yeah, that only. But you did get 1 success there, but you
Yeah.
also got a
20.
a complication.
I get the shock of my life. Which, by the way, happens all the time.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go with that. You got a zap for your trouble, but let's see what your partner does. You need a 12, correct?
Affirmative.
Jim, save me.
Ooh, another failure.
Ah.
Well, you're getting no signal from this break. You have to start over. Now, a question, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
Do we start all the way back
No.
at the beginning, or just to the last. So this part of the task repeats.
Right.
This is horrifying.
Okay. So now you have to start all over this portion of the task.
So we didn't make any work progress on this, so we're just reattempting.
Okay.
So you're going to re-roll. Do you want to use momentum? Or
I've got to use a momentum. I've got to increase mine.
You can always give me more threat.
Yeah, while I have momentum, I don't think I want to do that. See, this time it was a zap. Next time it might be, in the words of Honest Trailers, that one lightning effect.
Yes.
Okay, so task +1.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That was by haircut 100, wasn't it?
That looks like 2 successes.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Thank God.
And then my assist.
Was it 2?
Yeah.
Did you have any?
No.
Okay.
I don't.
So, all right. So
we have one floater.
That is good enough to keep going. So go ahead and roll 4 challenge dice.
We're doing it.
Mario,
Ew.
that's for you.
Yeah, what's for me?
4 challenge dice.
I just did.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, Jesus.
Ouch. That was a 2.
Ah.
So, Jim, what is the procedure at this point?
Same thing. We keep the
Same
work
thing.
progress. We've got to go back and attempt the task again.
So you attempt the task, but now you only need 3 more points to hit the next.
No, we still need 5 to clear this one.
Oh, you still need 5. Oh. Okay.
Sorry, we left all the good dice in mid-bay.
Try again. Come on.
Okay, I'm gonna try it without using momentum right now.
Okay. Chihuahua. All right, no pressure or anything.
That's 1 success, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Jim. Oh.
Yeah.
2 successes. All right.
Right.
4 challenge die.
Back.
Oh, actually, we have 2 in here.
Okay. Good.
Okay, so, 4 challenge die.
And
There
you
we
got
go.
6. So you managed to patch this this break, and you get communication back to auxiliary control. You can move forward to the final break in the comm relay.
I was giving it all she's got, Captain. You see these hands? These hands are bloody. Okay. All right, so we're moving along. We're moving along down the line.
Yep.
Throw some tape on it and mark it for the engineers to do a proper patch job.
Okay.
Now, third line, and I'm going to use up a momentum.
Okay.
All right.
Task +1.
Correct.
Son of a bitch.
That's 1 success.
It's on you,
What did you
Jim.
need to roll?
It's on
He
you.
needs
He
to
needs to roll an 11.
I am rolling bad.
For those listening,
Today.
it was a 12, a 14, and a... Once again, your lucky numbers for today are 12, 14.
And 10.
Yeah. You might want to lower your raise your mic volume just a little bit, Derek. That'll probably reduce the cutting
Boom.
out.
And
Oh,
that's
thank
your second
God.
success. Okay.
All right. Now
All
we're
right.
getting somewhere.
All right. Let's see what kind of work you get done. We need 4 challenge die. And
Hey.
a big 7.
I'm
Yes.
rolling well with the challenge die though.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, wow.
So
Nice.
all right. So now you've finished the patch on the 3rd break, and you now have continuous communication between the con on the bridge and the rest of the system. You have full control of thrusters, of impulse engines. You can now steer the ship.
Excellent work, Commander.
Meanwhile, in deep space, a starship in distress. I really ought to do something, but I'm off duty.
All right.
Anyway.
So let's see. We're doing things out of order, so I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. So give me a moment.
Don't always help
You've done that
when I
one.
do. Oh, if that's my wife, tell her I left.
Okay, so we're going to head back over to medical. We're gonna head back over to medical.
Meanwhile, at medical. In sickbay, sorry.
Yes.
So,
Doctor, please don't touch me. Oh, we're back.
damn it, the anesthesia must have worn off.
Dr. Weinstein,
shit.
paging Dr. Weinstein.
What is happening?
All right, so you've got Max on a med bay or on a med bed.
Yeah, we
And-
do.
You're going to be. You need to determine his status. So you're going to try to stabilize him first. This is going to be a difficulty 2 task for you.
Okay. Get the paddles.
Someone's playing Sonic the Hedgehog.
Clear. Okay, this is difficulty 2 task.
Yes.
What are my stats I'm using? Medical? most
Oh,
likely,
yes.
and-
Reason and medical. You're going to first try to determine what's wrong with them, and then try to stabilize his condition.
Okay.
11
was-
and 5, so that should be 2 successes for you.
Yeah, yep. 2 successes. I had a 14.
Okay.
Alright.
Am I helping?
Yeah, you can help.
Are
Some-
you?
some
I don't think
momentum.
we need to.
If you want momentum, you probably should.
Oh, a 20. All right, so what am I doing here?
We're gonna say medical and reason, and you're assisting. And a 5. So, yep.
How
That's
come
extra-
when I'm rolling off character here, when I roll, it like does it double? It keeps looking like it's rolling 2 dice. It's like a hiccup almost.
Could be just
I
a
thought-
graphics thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Odd.
Okay, so that gives you an extra momentum.
Bank that baby.
Bank it. All right.
You?
So
Momentum.
you give something to Max for the pain. His plasma burns are mostly healed. He ends up with a cool scar for his trouble, but he is stable and no longer in immediate danger.
Is he awake?
Is it
But-
that one scar that like goes down the eye that makes you look all grizzled and like war heroish?
It's a cesarean.
Actually, it's a scar runs along underneath his left eye, and it's almost like
Like Cable from the X-Men?
kinda, but it also extends down toward from along the side of his nose, and it comes down, so it almost looks like a tear.
I'm from the
But-
future!
But
You know, we can fix that for him before he ever wakes up.
given more time, perhaps.
Yeah.
But
I'll let him
Max
decide.
remains in a coma.
Exactly.
But the question is, how does his uniform look?
Immaculate.
Immaculate for once. He
It's
hasn't done
actually-
any engineering work. Been unconscious.
I was gonna say it looks kind of crispy along the edges, but hey, let's go with that. It's not.
You're unconscious, so for once your uniform is clean.
It's clean.
Hey,
Yeah.
he's like,
Even while being dragged through a Jeffries tube, surprisingly. clean.
Yeah.
his hair looks like Vicks.
Let's see. So now that you've stabilized him, let us determine what is causing his coma.
Okay.
Doctor,
You
they
need to
didn't
try-
train us for anything like this in the academy.
and hopefully you need to try to wake him up from it. And let's see. So you need to scan him to determine the cause of the coma. You need to attempt to rouse him, and
Turn him over.
Norman, that's where you come in.
Turn him over.
let's see.
I'm like Richie Aprile and
This one's going to be a magnitude 2 this time. There's only the 2 tasks.
Okay.
So, but this is an extended task. You do get the assistance from Norman, and this is going to be a reason plus medical.
Okay.
You get all the easy ones, don't you?
I guess so. Well, when you're the doctor, you spec for it.
You have the way you're playing the doctor though. You've got a very like Father Mulcahy vibe on MASH. It's not just me, right?
MASH rules, man.
Yeah, no, MASH is great.
All right,
I'm picking up on that though.
let's do this. Okay, so reason plus medical, we got a 14. That's going to be task, Mike?
It's difficulty 3, work track of 7, magnitude of 2.
All right, let's use a 1 momentum with that. So we do the task plus 1.
Ooh.
Oh.
You got a critical success, which is worth 2. You got another success worth 1, but you also got
A complication. That is the most like topsy turvy roll I have ever seen.
That's
is
pretty
totally
insane.
awesome. Wow.
So he wakes up, but he's a woman now.
A 20, a 7, and a 1.
Wow. All right. So
and he's in the
Except he
mirror
says,
universe.
no,
Papa, is that you?
Norm, go ahead.
13.
Go ahead. That's
Yes.
another success. All right. So, we're going to call that 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
Mhm.
So you needed 2, so that's 2 floating. Because of your complication, let's see. What do I want to do?
Have Sun say I'll play Max from now.
Good idea.
Maybe a heart attack or something, Mike?
Actually, I was kind of thinking, he goes into cardiac arrest for a moment, and
Yeah.
as the complication, returning this to a magnitude 3. Is that a possibility, Jim?
Wait,
Oh,
magnitude 3?
Change it from a
Difficulty.
magnitude 3 to, or from a magnitude 2 to a magnitude 3. Give him an extra task as his
This is
complication.
an extended task?
Yes, it is.
Okay, then, yeah, you're the GM, dude.
Okay. There's
Doctor,
now
he's going into cardiac arrest.
Oh, he is?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh, he is.
Yes, he goes into cardiac arrest. His heart
this
stops
happens
beating.
all
He's
the
turning
time.
blue. What do you do?
The lovely shade of blue. Okay.
I don't know.
He
I personally
like
I
the
find
XL.
blue to be a very healthy color.
He looks
Yeah.
like the XO.
My xenobiology tells me, though that denobulins are normally pink. So, Norman, get the old zappy pads out.
Yeah, and my focus is that I have to help with this or surgery, first aid, and field medic.
Yes.
Yeah, I think your focus will come into play. How about you, Sal?
Oh, yeah. I'm fully loaded. I got internal medicine, field medic, surgery, and first aid.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So
So-
yeah, no.
So you're this is going to be medicine and
Well, hold on. If it's extended task, we got to run damage. What's the work track?
oh, it's still difficulty 3, work track of 7.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. We still have to do the CD from before.
Yep.
Okay.
The challenge dice from before. So, that was what was your medicine last time, or what is your medicine?
5.
Yeah.
Okay, so
plus
5
6.
plus 1, 6.
Okay.
Ouch.
We do have 2 floating momentum.
There, yeah.
For those listening, he rolled a 3, and he needed to roll a 6.
5.
Ooh.
but-
He needed a 5.
5, sorry.
If you use those 2 floating momentum, you get the 5, and you move on to the next task.
Well, I mean, Max is pretty okay, I guess. Let's use the 2.
Okay.
All right. So,
We're getting punchy.
as I said, Max has a cardiac arrest. So now, as your complication is his heart attack. You need to stabilize him.
Mike, as
Is your
you're
phone
in this
going off?
character,
What was
off
that?
character, your photo, the face that I'm looking at, because I don't have the video, is
Oh.
perfect right now.
Yeah. Something I didn't think about. My character could probably actually die from this
Yep.
game, and I'm gonna have to end up rolling a new one next week. Oh man. Okay, so go ahead, Sal. Roll your next challenge.
Going to be okay, man.
All right.
It's the same. It's medical and reason. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, medical and reason.
And do I get any pluses for the focuses?
Yeah, that jumps up to a 5 for Sal. What is your medical, Norman?
My medical
Yeah, what's your medical?
4.
Okay, so you'll need a 4. That's one success.
Yeah.
And an 18. All right, so 1 through 4 for Norman is going to be a crit. Otherwise, what is your... You said it was a 13 or a 14?
The 13.
13. So you need 13 or better.
Well, 13 or lower, but
Well, 13
Yeah.
or lower. So go ahead and roll your assist.
Wah, wah, wah.
And he rolled a 17.
And that was a failure. All right, your first attempt to resuscitate Max
So wait a
did
minute,
not...
did our focus didn't come into this with
Hey,
surgery first
That's
aider?
Increase the
only if you
voltage.
the focus only increases your range of critical success.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your
okay.
values is where the...
Yeah, so Sal, if you wanted to create 2 successes, you could, let's see. If you can give a reason that one of your values plays here, you could give yourself 2 successes.
I'm under pressure.
Yeah, no pressure.
Okay, so
Good
that
one.
means if you use that, you can't use that anymore. Like you'll be out of your determination. Like you only have 1 point of determination.
Thank you,
Let's
Jim.
let's do it.
Okay.
All right, so that gives you 3 successes, 1 floating. Oh, good. Max isn't going to die. Well, maybe.
Yet.
So go ahead and roll 6 challenge die.
Is anybody else hearing the Amok Time music?
Da-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, 5.
Oh.
That you passed this
Yep.
challenge.
Ooh.
You managed to pull him from the brink of death. He is stable. He's still in a coma though.
He'll be back in the coma when he sees the bill.
Ah,
Good one.
nice.
All right, time to...
An Oxford coma?
Okay, now it's time to try to wake him up. Let's see if you can rouse him from the coma.
Can we
That
just
is-
slap him?
If that's how you want to try.
Okay, we did have a floating momentum on that. Are we banking it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we'll bank it.
Well,
Okay.
How do we have 3? Didn't we use the 2 momentum to...
We just got 1
5.
back.
So shouldn't we be at 1 then?
No.
Or did I miss some math somewhere?
You missed some math somewhere.
Okay. I've been watching the green bar up there. That's why I...
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so this is your last... you're on the last task now.
Okay.
That's trying to wake him up. So, again, same thing. It's going to be reason and medicine. Unless you want to go in a different direction, and I would need a good reason.
No, that's fine. Let's try that.
Okay.
15.
2
right on the money.
successes.
There we go.
All right. And Norman.
Yeah.
Another success. That's 3
Okay.
successes.
So we have 1 floating.
And 1, that gives us 1 floating, correct.
Awesome.
All right. So, again, 6 challenge die.
All right, rolling it.
3. But you got the effect. So you're able to use momentum, even not only the floating, but stuff from the pool as well, Jim?
Yep, we can use stored.
Okay,
Okay.
so what do you want to do? You need 5.
Yeah, we'll use what we need.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to use 2. That takes us down to 1 momentum.
2
Okay.
momentum, we had a floating.
Oh, that's right, 2. Thank you. I'm glad someone's paying attention. All right, so you try to wake him up, and you can't get him to wake up from the coma. However, in your attempts, you discover that there's a strange neuroelectrical potential. It's a little higher than what is considered normal for a denobulan. It's almost as if his entire system is overloaded, just like the rest of the ship, oddly. So for now, we are going to shift scenes once again over to Jirv, who kicks open the Jeffries 2 panel in the phaser control room. Find that. All right. And who is with him this time? It was
Anna Rose.
Anna Rose. Okay. So him and Anna Rose climb out of Jeffries' tube. They see the damaged phaser relay, and luckily there's a force field, like, holding space out there. You don't know how long it's going to hold. You can see the stars from where you're standing. It's better to move quickly, if you get my drift. So you're going to go to the second phaser relay, the one that's starting to overload, and you're going to diagnose it and find out what exactly is the problem. This is going to be a difficulty 2 task.
And what's the attribute and...
Oh yes, I keep forgetting that part. Let's see. I'm gonna say it's going to be an engineering and a reason and engineering.
Okay.
If you want to try something else, make a good argument, I'll consider.
Well, if it's a phaser relay, would I go with security?
You can. Yeah, I would accept that. It is a phaser.
And my focus is shipboard tactical systems.
Also, that I will accept that. So, what is your security?
5.
Okay, so that means for a crit you need 5 or less. And what is your reason?
10.
10. So 15 or lower and is a success. 5 or lower is critical.
And how does my shipboard tactical systems play into this?
So your critical success is 5 or less.
Okay. And
as
I'm
opposed
rolling
to
a
just being a 1.
task, right?
And a task, unless you want to use momentum or give me threat.
What do you guys think? Use 1 momentum?
Yeah.
You got a high probability of earning it back.
Okay, so task plus 1.
Okay, and then who's assisting? Mario?
Anna Rose.
Yep, Anna Rose.
Okay. And you've got her stats?
I do not.
Okay. If you
check your...
Yeah, if you check the Facebook, I threw them all in there. Second from the bottom. Her reason plus security is 12.
She also has shipboard tacticals.
But if you want to argue control would be more applicable because you're in such a tense situation, that would bump you up to 13.
Determination, yeah.
What?
Is determined.
Determination.
No, sorry, I was... Did argue what?
If you want to
I thought you
argue
said-
that control is more applicable because of the tense situation over reason.
I would say yes.
Okay, so that would give you a 13.
Okay, I'll accept that.
And she also has shipboard tactical as a focus.
And her, what is her
Her security is 4.
security? 4. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
for her, 4 or less is critical. Okay, so 5 for Jirv, 4 for Anna Rose, and so 12. We need a 15 from Jirv, so 15 or
Yeah.
lower. So go ahead and
Right.
roll your task plus 1.
Son of a bitch, really?
Post.
Well, that can't be good.
Ouch.
Well, I mean, we did accomplish the task.
The task did get accomplished, but you also got
For those
a
listening, we
complication.
rolled a 6, a 20, and an 11.
What's with the rolls today?
Okay, so Anna Rose.
Your
Yes.
assist.
Okay.
Jesus.
Fail.
Bam.
And a failure. Okay, so
He rolled
but
a
you-
16.
Yeah, but you did get 2 successes and a complication. So the phaser relay seems to be, or the tests come back inconclusive. The spiking power levels in its charging coils are interfering with the diagnostic. You're going to have to bleed off power to take them offline and initiate a visual inspection before initiating repairs. In the process, you burn your hands. So that's going to bump up the difficulty 1.
Okay.
I'm acting it out here without pushing the button. See me pull my hands back and holding them as I let out a growl.
Oh, wait, they're metal.
Alright, so I'm...
So the
Rolling
difficulty,
again?
and this only, did they both burn their hands, Mike?
No.
Just Jirv?
I'm going to say yeah, just Jirv.
Okay.
So, what am I rolling here?
Poor Jirv.
So now we are dealing with an extended task. You're going to be repairing the phaser relay, and that's going to be. Let me see. Let me find the task here. So you're going to bleed off the excess power. You're going to take them offline, and then initiate repairs. So those are your 3 tasks. So the magnitude is 3. Work track is going to be 7 once again, but your difficulty is 4.
What am I rolling here?
So,
Insanity.
But
That's what you're rolling.
you are going to be rolling. I'm thinking reason and engineering or security. Because it is phaser related, I will allow security, but that is what we. That's what we are.
and you get to
Okay, so
apply your
that's a-
focus.
And you get to apply your focus. So that does give you the 5, the 5 or better, or 5 or lower for a crit. So hopefully
I'm
you start
rolling
rolling better.
task.
Unless you want to use more momentum, but yeah, you're rolling task.
Yeah, so your difficulty's 4, Nick. We need 4 successes just for you to get past this. Unless...
So am I rolling task plus 3 then?
Hold on.
No. Your difficulty. So the number of tasks or number of successes we need, you still only start with 2 tasks.
Hold
2
on one
dice
second.
for a task.
Time out. Everyone else was rolling difficulty 2s. Is that
Right.
correct?
Yes.
Okay, that my mistake.
Okay.
Because I did lower the difficulty once I understood the system better. So to keep it consistent, I am going to reduce it by 1 to keep it on par with everyone else, but you still get the 1.
Right.
So
now
your
it's
difficulty is 3, not 4. Okay, that was my mistake. I apologize,
Okay.
but difficulty is 3.
So Nick,
I'm
without spending
I'm
any
rolling
momentum,
twice, right?
without spending any momentum, you start with a task, which is 2d20. You need 3 successes.
And you do have 1 assistant, but you also know how the game has been rolling like tonight.
So it's up to you how you want to proceed.
Yeah, let me use the momentum.
Okay.
All right.
Go.
So task plus 1.
One crit. Good job.
That's a crit and 2 successes. So that is 4. That gives you 1 floating momentum,
Well, and he still has his assistant.
and you still have an assistant. So Anna Rose. 4 betters crit for you. I think you need is it 11 or 12?
It's 13.
Oh, it's 13. Even
Yep.
better.
So yeah, Mario, just hit the assist button.
Gotcha. Hold on. Wrong button. There we are. Ah!
That's a failure. So, but you still had enough successes in your first roll, Jirv, to bleed off the excess power so far. Go ahead and roll 5 plus. It's 5 plus 1 for him, right?
Yep.
So roll 6 challenge die, 6 CD.
What do I need?
You need to really you need 5 at
You need
least.
5. Oh crap! Okay, that did not work.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that.
For
That did
those
not work at
listening,
all.
I rolled 6 dice and a 1.
You got 1 and an effect.
So we have 1 floating momentum. Do we want to bank it?
Yeah.
Okay. The reason I say that is because doing 1 more damage to the work track is not going to be as beneficial as having the ability to buy an extra die.
Yeah, but you also have to start over in this part. So
Well, no, you have to reattempt the task,
yeah,
the entry task, yeah,
yeah,
because we still keep our work track. So we're back to difficulty 3, region plus security, with a critical of 5 or less.
Yep.
Roll just task.
You're gonna roll just task? You don't want to use your momentum? I'm asking, not tasking.
No, I know. I'm thinking.
No problem. You can always give me more threat.
Mario's right because with the way we've been rolling, you know what? I'm going to use it and roll task plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good idea.
I did some crazy rolling.
For fuck's sake.
Oh my god!
For those
All right,
listening,
so that's-
I rolled an 18, a 5.
Dear
Failures
Lord.
and 1 critical.
2 failures and 1 critical. That's 2, so it's up
that's
to
2 successes.
Anna Rose now.
So, Anna Rose, Mario,
13.
Yeah? Yes, let me assist. What in God's name is going on here? Oh,
That's a success.
that's a
isn't it?
success.
is it a success?
Yes.
Yes.
So okay, time to move on to the challenge dice round.
A challenge dice.
So again, it's a 6 CD.
And I need a 5.
You need 5,
Mm-hmm.
The roll is 0.
and you got 5.
Wow.
Wow, a lot of effects too.
About time.
All right, so you are out of momentum, but
Out of character, Jirv turns and high fives Anna Rose and then holds his hand in pain.
So that would be in character.
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
Okay, so you managed to drain the power from the excess power from the relay. It's no longer going to explode in your face. That's the good news. The bad news, you still need to Oh, where did it go? I hate it when things scroll on me when I'm not paying attention because I'm paying attention to other things. So now that you need to take the phaser offline so you can eventually repair it. So again, it's going to be pretty much the same role, reason or control.
Reason.
And then engineering or security.
Security.
Okay. And
5.
Great. And you know what to do. Task.
Now this time I can only roll task because we don't.
No, we can give him threat.
You can give me threat. You can get an extra die if you give me 1 threat. You can get 2 die, but it'll cost you 3 threat.
No. For threat,
No?
it's not. It's cumulative.
Not. Okay.
For momentum, it is. For threat, it's not.
Oh, okay. Darn it! I wanted more threat.
No, threat's cheaper for that reason, so that it's more appealing than momentum.
Oh, I see.
All right,
Okay.
Mario, Rick, what do you think? You think I should give up a threat?
Do it.
The fuck am I? Chop liver?
You're
He's the
GM.
captain.
You're the GM.
No,
No, I'm the
not.
GM.
I know,
He's just
but-
assisting because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give up a threat, so I roll 3 dice.
Okay.
15 with a.
With 5 or less.
Son of a mother.
Oh my gosh!
Listening.
I think you
14
need
and
new die.
18 and a 17.
I think you need new die.
Oh, joke.
Oh,
Lapel's
man.
good
And
die.
Mario can't even save this.
So yeah, Nick, to save this, you could spend a point of determination, or you could just go after the task again. If you spend a point of determination, you get 2 successes out of it, but you also have to make a value make sense here.
Well, hold on. I have a talent of veteran. Whenever the character spends a point of determination, roll 1 CD. If an effect is rolled, immediately regain the spent point of determination.
Right. So we'll
That's
do that
after
if
you spend after you
after
spend
you
it.
spent the determination, though.
But how are you planning on using it? What is your justification for being determined to get this done? You have to use a value in order to make your case.
Your loyalty, your duty, your respect, or your integrity.
My duty.
Okay.
It's your
I
duty
mean,
to
it's my
save the
duty.
ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said duty.
Dude.
I knew you were gonna.
It's
I
that
thought
late.
it, and you said it.
All right.
Okay.
I will accept that as your duty. So you get to use 2 determination. That gives you 2 successes. That actually gets you through it. But let's see what Anna Rose does.
Right.
Mario.
Mhm.
Anna Rose.
You're
Yeah.
assisting.
I said, yeah. Sorry, I got an
Booyah,
IM.
Kesha.
Oh,
Oh,
Nice.
oh. Hard,
Solid.
hard critical. A 1.
Yeah.
So that counts as 2?
That's 2. That's 2. So
So
there are-
5 total successes.
so there's
So-
2 floating momentum.
Hey.
So now I need Jirv to roll 6 CD,
Uh-oh.
And I need a 5.
and you need 5.
Oh, boy.
5 to get past it.
I look over at Anna Rose.
Don't look at me. Just do it.
Did Rick just fall off his chair?
Oh,
7.
Wow.
wow.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
You can't see it, but you know that meme of the little kid holding his fist with the look on his face? That's what I'm doing right now.
Right
Okay,
on.
Still have 2 floating momentum. We want to bank those?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So you manage to take the phaser relay offline, and you visually inspect it. And there's a little bit of damage. It's not going to be a super hard fix, hopefully, but your hands are burned, so it might be a little bit of a challenge. But you should be able to repair it without a problem. But let's roll for the final task in this extended task. Once again, it is going to be. This one is going to be control, and you're going to, because you're actually going to be doing a repair, and I will accept either engineering or security.
Well, I'll use security, so it'll be a 14 for.
Okay, 14 or under, and 5 or under for critical.
Gonna use momentum.
Actually, Mike. Oh yeah, because it's security.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a momentum.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, so that is
Looking good.
4
successes,
Yeah.
and one of them was a crit. It was a 4, so that gives him a crit.
And a 7, a 4, and a 13 for those.
Yes, thank you. And for Anna Rose, her assist is
Mario?
Doing it now.
a 15. That's a failure. So there's one floating momentum, but you complete the task and move on to the challenge dice round.
Okay, 6 challenge dice.
Yep, and again, you need 5 to progress.
I accidentally I had my character sheet up and
No problem.
a 6 challenge.
Yes, 6 challenge die. And you got 5. Excellent.
Nice.
Bank the momentum.
Yeah.
All right. So you managed to repair the phaser relay. Anna Rose got a wonderful education. Even with your damaged hands, you were able to repair it pretty much on your own. Sorry, Anna. But you learned a few
No,
things.
because Anna came through there with that crit, with that big 1 or whatever.
Oh,
it
yeah, the
was.
big
That,
one, yeah.
that is true. She did help out a little bit, but it was mostly education on her part. But she learned a lot. But nonetheless, the phaser relay is repaired. You're not going to see an overload anytime soon, but the shield, separating the force field between you and space, it's making you feel a little uncomfortable. It's time to get out of there. So you're going to head back to the bridge. In the meantime, let us
Take a deep breath, Lieutenant, because we're about to head back in.
Yay.
All right. And meanwhile, while all this is going on, Captain Ma has been working on the shields from the bridge. We're going to have him run a diagnostic on the damage to determine what kind of damage was done to the shield subsystem. This is going to be a difficulty 2 task. Let's see. We're going to say reason and engineering.
Okay. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and use... This is a difficulty 2?
Difficulty
Who-
2, yes.
Who is
Okay.
typing as Lieutenant Commander Jirv Fark?
That's you?
No, that would be
Right.
me. Sorry. I was trying to figure out how to whisper earlier.
Oh,
Oh. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use a momentum. And we'll do task +1. And you said control plus engineering? That's 13 for me.
13, okay.
Can my computer's focus come into play here?
I will allow it.
Okay, so
He is a
crit at 3
gracious
or
GM.
less.
Oh, I'm
hit
sorry,
three?
what is it?
GM.
what is it, 3 or less?
3 or less for a critical.
Okay.
13 was my...
So you got
Okay.
2 successes. Okay, so you determined that the energy discharge it damaged the relays, but the emitters are fine. So, however, they need to be replaced. You're going to have to. But you also determined that Max was getting close to actually getting the shields to filter out most of the Omicron radiation. So that's good news. However, because of the damaged relays, you're going to have to go down to engineering and grab some spares from the supply closet. And with that, we are going to end scene 2. And I think we're going to call this a night.
All right, and we fade to black.
Thank you, gentlemen.